and saying the youth are the problem. We always hear about youth violence, and he'd always say, well, why is it always that when people talk about the problem, they always blame it on the youth? We didn't come here on our own. We don't make the laws. Some of us can't even drive cars. So why is it the youth that are always being blamed for all the problems? So he began taking on his leadership role. He joined a group called Teens Against Gang Violence and was working with other young people, learning mediation skills. He was learning about peace and really recognizing that if we're going to stop violence, we really have to put something in its place. And to him, that was peace. So he really, just instilled that vision of it would be up to his generation to make true peace possible. I want to recognize Allie, Lewis's sister, Alan, Lewis's brother. Ashley is out there in the room, and then there's two other young survivors that aren't here tonight, Kayla and Carlos, who are part of our Young Survivors group, and they've been meeting together and coming together since August. Every single week, they come together on Tuesday afternoons, and their main goals is to support each other, to learn together, and to teach others, and also they're working on producing Boston's Book of Peace. And I just want to show you the values that they came up with, and this is how they honor this space here, and this is how they carry themselves. So their values are trust, respect, support, celebrating life, helping each other, uplifting memories of our loved ones, checking each other with love, moving at our own pace, staying connected outside of the Peace Institute, confidentiality, and commitment to each other and the group. So while you're here, we hope that you uplift those values too. So they've been working really hard. They asked me to kind of step out and just tell you all a little bit. It's kind of a rough night for everybody. People are struggling. I know Allie and Alan, it's the anniversary of their brother, so for them to just be able to sit back tonight is important. And also, Carlos couldn't be here tonight because he did lose a friend last night. So just want to honor that this space is very real and that we have to keep, healing in mind. So I just want to tell you about the great work that they've been doing since August. They, like I said, have been meeting together. They support each other, and that's number one. And then they invited families in the beginning of November to set up this memorial table. And there's a plant on there, and part of the ceremony was to pour some water in the plant to symbolize growth and hope. So that's why we keep this in the space. And we invite anybody here who's lost anybody. If you want to, you can bring an object or something to place on the table and keep it here as a symbol of hope in nurturing life and growth and celebrating this generation.